asshole. That's why tigers eat their young. Alright, never mind. It's natural selection. Survival of the strongest. But anyway, bike's been a great bike. I do want to get a better seat for it over the winter. I'll take this off, and I think I'll get, after I get the new seat, when the next riding season starts, I will go ahead and, you gonna wave? What's up, buddy? Yeah. When the next season starts, I will go ahead and send this seat out, get it reupholstered. There is a little tear in the leather, or pleather, or whatever material was made out of. The ATV cover that goes over the seat has done a lot to keep that from stretching, or that rip from getting worse. It's really been helping the seat. So I'm going to send it out, get this redone, and this seat will pretty much go on a shelf as a backup. And when the other one needs repaired, I can throw this one back on until I get the other one repaired. That way I'll have two seat pans. This is all stuff that I'm kind of thinking about. It's flowing through my mind. And all that fun stuff. Also the tires I put on the Kendas. This is my first year actually seeing how long motorcycle tires last. And I want to say I've put about 5,000 miles on these tires. And I didn't do any research on them. I just literally said, okay, what's the lowest, or no, I guess what's the most decent tire that's not gonna cost me an arm and a leg, that's more street oriented that you got. And there was these Kendas 761s or something like that. I'll have to look up the series numbers. Tire Rack carries them. I think Tire Rack calls them 761s. They do great, you know. No vibration from them at all. They handle nice. They do seem like they're soft though, or it could just be normal wear. I'm not really used to what's considered normal tire wear for a motorcycle. But the front, someone said that the front tires start stepping pretty early, and if you do a lot of, from what I can tell, if you do a lot of highway, the front tires will step really early. So what I've been doing was, I want to start doing 40 a lot more, a little more twisty, and that's kind of even the tires back out. It still looks like there's plenty of rubber on them, so I do believe I'll be able to get part of next year on these tires. Part of next season, I should say. It should have no trouble going through inspection, because it's not wore down that much. But then again, you know, this is all new to me. Matter of fact, the tires that was on this bike, they should have complained about, but they didn't. But because the front was stepping pretty good, where it was just starting to step. It wasn't as noticeable, but as long as I take it down a nice windy road, the tires wear pretty even. Or seems to even them out. Because my insurance company is raking me over the coals because they're assholes. But that'll be remedied pretty soon. I got some quotes. I just need to get time to go to the other insurance company and transfer everything. And once I do that, it'll be all good. It'll be all good in the hood. And what are you doing? Oh, you're changing lights. Them putting a stoplight here is a bunch of crap. That ramp is long for a reason. There's not that much traffic here to where they need to put a stoplight. These stoplights just closed. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna turn anyway. Red Wolf out of cause. YOLO. I've seen more bicycles out today than I've seen all summer. When the weather would be good for them, they're not out. What the hell are you talking to, lady? She's on her cell phone. She's got her cell phone on her steering wheel. Doo-doo-doo. Man, I've seen so many bikes today. What the fuck is this, dude? Did you not fucking see me? And for Christ's sakes, my bike is fucking red. I'm wearing a royal blue fucking t-shirt. I'm not a small fucking guy either. I'll give him credit for getting over, staying along the curb, but still, he shouldn't have pulled out. So does he see my fucking brake light? Should go back and ask him, say, did you not fucking see me? That's alright. Man, something's running really rich. I'm gonna say it's that Dodge. So the obligatory... Oh, I don't know if I really want to start on this subject or not. I've only rode this bike total. I can't really count the MSF course. But the whole argument of what's a good starter bike? A lot of people say you start out on the 300s. Some still want you to go out and start out on the 250s. I didn't do that route. At 250 wouldn't have done what I had planned to do this summer. There was no way it would have carried me and everything else I carried to Baltimore. I mean, it would have did it, but it would have been wide open the whole way. And it would have it would definitely have been probably more uncomfortable than this bike, because it's just too small. You know, I'm just too big for it. "6'5", that's you're cramped up pretty good on a lot of those 250s. And the 300s, I looked at those a couple of times. I joked about getting a 300 or a Ninja 250. I joked about it. And I even looked at the Honda, the CB 500X. I was really considering that. A couple friends talked me out of that. They're the ones that told me, you know, you don't need to be scared of it. You don't need to be scared of a KLR. They're really docile. They're forgiving. There's enough there to get you where you're going, but not really enough to get you in trouble. Which they're right. They're absolutely right.